White South Africans are tired of black South Africans. A lot of companies are losing money currently. Over 15, 16 to even 20,000 jobs are lost on daily basis. Companies are disappearing to another location, as simple location as Mozambique, Zimbabwe, a country before that cannot even compete with South Africans.
This time when they don't trust us, you'll find them at the police station. You must understand the desperation to run to somebody that they don't trust because they've got nowhere else to run.
Now, the white South Africans have decided to also come out. We'll no longer keep quiet. If they try this match and match this time around, we're going to arrest them. We don't have any issue you want a legal immigrant to go, but there's a matured way we can do it. And this is one of the things that these people literally do not understand. These people that are saying they are in charge because they are earning some cash and putting it in their pockets do not understand. But welcome back to the channel. My name is Sonia. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Credits to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. With that being said, let's dive right. I'll be back with commentaries.
Have gone. The township economies are quiet and there's a complete lack of momentum. A lot of the money has collapsed. The locals who benefited from the stimulation of the foreigners in the local community have now got lots and lots of accommodation that is empty. The situation will manifest in a further blow to the economy of the country, and it'll be felt first and most importantly in the townships, where it is already being felt. And if that is the case, we are sitting with an enormous number of unemployed young men with no money, no job, literally no hope for the future. And it could take still just one spark to see the equivalent of an
Town spaza shops are still closed. We have nowhere to buy some groceries. They chase foreigners away because of jealous. Look now, these shops, they have no one. I have only 25 rand to buy a bread. Now the place I can buy a bread is in town. I have to take a taxi to get me there. How am I going to do with only 25 rand?
spring in this country.
Cruise ship companies are apparently putting some South African jobs applications on hold. South Africans overseas are reporting that their businesses are suffering because customers no longer want to buy South African products because of our reputation. These businessmen and women are the same people who are sending money back home, investing in South Africa, and yet South Africans in South Africa are causing reputational damage, affecting their businesses. The South African passport is slowly becoming something that people judge you for before they even get to know you. As people are visiting other countries, they are being asked at the border gates, why are you visiting our country? Your country is busy unaliving other people, so why are you here? This is what happens when a country is associated with hatred and violence. It comes with consequences. If you thought that xenophobia was destroying foreigners, my friend, it is not. It is affecting South Africans. If we keep isolating ourselves from the rest of Africa, don't be surprised when Africa does not stand with us when we need them the most, because they will not forget. And that, my friend, is still part of the long view. And this is Piwa, the gift.
This time when they don't trust us, you'll find them at the police station. You must understand the desperation to run to somebody that they don't trust because they've got nowhere else to run. If we treat them with dignity and respect, we will win their trust again.
Yes.
The issue of members sitting in the CSC and not even standing up on their cell phones, eating, doing everything else, and not helping the community stops today. Corruption is the other thing that kills us. We have so many reports of members who are saying they arrested this undocumented person. Just around the corner they stop and he's back on the street.
The energy.
Now, the days when a person in this country, because to be in this country illegal without documents is a crime. The day when our members look at them and see an ATM, a walking ATM, stops today.
Oh,
Because there's no way, colleagues, that we can fight crime. There's no way that we can win the community back to our side. There's no way that they will trust us again if we are not decisively dealing with corruption and with our members who's colluding with criminals. We cannot work with those who are working against us.
yes.
My first instruction will be to the DPC crime detection. We will resource our anti-corruption unit today.
Okay.
Second instruction, because I got a lot of instructions, I must give some away as well. The second thing is, General Sabola, the DPC for support services. We need to have a very serious and a strong, dedicated team that deals with negative discipline. It is time that we change blue uniforms for orange ones.
Okay. Okay. I like
Those
that.
members who's willing to work hard, those people that are dedicated, those people that wear this badge and say, yeah, when I put this badge on, when you wake up in the morning, it's to say, I'm the first servant.
Yes.
For you guys, we'll change this province. To the community outside there, I want to ask you, Recipe, trust us. We are going to change this province, but we cannot do it alone. Community participation, active community participation must take place. Those days where police sit on the one side and plan for their crime and not consulting the community stops today.
Yo.
They need to be part of us. We need to listen to them, hear what is their concerns. And then the other thing is,
A lot of South Africans are xenophobic, and instead of them just embracing that because that is what they are, instead they love lying about it and literally saying that they're not xenophobic and that they're only against illegal immigration in South Africa. Well, I just want to prove to you that that's not the case. So watch this video with me.
I am South African and I'm standing right here in the middle of Times Square.
This is a video I posted a couple of months ago whereby I was literally talking about schools in America and how you can come study here. Being that I am from South Africa, I was born and raised in South Africa, I am a South African citizen, and my parents legally immigrated to South Africa. However, because I said those 5 words in my video, I am from South Africa, it got thousands of negative comments from South Africans. And literally all of them saying, you're not South African, you do not belong here, hey, we don't know you, we do not talk like that, you do not look like us, all of those type of comments. And that is all said to me, a legal citizen of South Africa. I am educated. I don't do any crimes. I give a lot of money to South African businesses, which in turn employ thousands of South Africans. And guess what? I am a foreigner. I am not South African in their eyes. So when you come and you start hearing that South Africans are saying most of us are not xenophobic, just remember this. I'm not alone. I have so many friends who are even more educated than me, even creating more amazing things than me. And guess what? They're still being discriminated against because they're Africans in South Africa. So don't listen to them. South Africa needs to do better. Stop the xenophobia. Stop the Afrophobia. Stop the hate.
Ebusuafoɔ, mo video yi twego yi, ɛyɛ South Africa for airport. Just
if I say South Africans are broke and poor, they can't even travel out of their own country, you will see them under this comment section trying to defend themselves. Look how empty your airport is. Because foreigners left, your airport is empty like a ghost town. Stores are closing down because foreigners left. Companies are shutting down because foreigners left. Everything is just crumbling in your country because foreigners left. So foreigners are the one running your economy. They are the one running your entire country. Pah! I post it for your face. All you guys know how to do is to commit crime and blame other people for it.
They say they do not commit crime, they are sent. All the crime committed in South Africa are being committed by African nationals. They are being committed by Nigerians. Nigerians are the ones committing crime in South Africa. There is no South Africa committing crime. Nigerians are fueled in their prison. Nigerians are selling powder. Nigerians are doing this. Black Africans are doing this. Black Africans are doing that and all of that. This is coming from the Minister of their Correctional Services. That is prison, Dr. Pifta. You understand what I'm saying? He said that 84% of inmates in South Africa are South African citizens, most especially black South Africans. 16% of them are foreign nationals. Foreign nationals consist of all the countries in the world. You understand? But let's just assume that they are black Africans. That is about 53 countries. You understand? 53 countries contribute to this 16%. And it is stated here that total number of inmates in South Africa are 170,518 people. Foreign nationals are 27,880 people, 16%. South African citizens that are inmates in South Africa are 142,630 people. 30 inmates. That is 84% of them. But then again, Jacinta, who is ignorant, educated ignorant, and also educated illiterate, will come on social media, will come on, go on interview, go to podcasts, shout Nigerians are doing this, foreigners are doing that. But she would never be concerned about, if you ask them, they will say, yes, we are prisoners in our country. One of them came to my life. He said, yes, after all, we are graping in our country. We are looting in our country. We are lazy in our country. We are robbing people in our country. We are doing car hijacking in our country. They justify it. You understand what I'm saying? So one of them came to my life. I do not want to post the video anywhere. I don't want to post this because he was on video. His face, his name on TikTok and all of that. I wouldn't want to cost him. He said he's proud to unalive people. He's proud to unalive black foreigners in South Africa. That was what he said on my live, on my TikTok live. He said their forefathers, South African forefathers, fought for them to unalive black Africans. That the only another black South African who joined my live. He based in UK. I do not also want to implicate him. He came and he said the last alternative that they have now is to unalive black Africans. That he's safe in UK, and he's also sponsoring for black South Africans to unalive black Africans. That was what he said on my live.
As I have said before, and I've said it time and time again, there are going to be intended and unintended consequences of March and March. The problem with March and March is your enemies are many. You don't know where the shots are coming from, but the shots are coming. If I'm not mistaken, this is the third person to lose their life because of this activist or vigilantism that you are doing. I have said this before. All this March and March is doing is disrupting processes. There are established processes that are in place that you are disrupting. And you are doing it under the cover of fighting for the marginalized and the poor. And we all know for a fact that that is not true. You want to advance your own interest, and those people that you are up against are going to come for you. And now I've saw somewhere that people are calling for Jacinta and the head of and the leaders of March and March to have protection. Why do you want protection? You want protection from who? Because let the community protect you. You want protection from whom? From the very police that you say that are incapable of doing anything. You want them to protect you. So now you trust them now. The very same police that you say that are getting bribes. Was Jacinta not attacking the Minister of Police recently with regard to his religion? About Jacinta, you don't know what you have started. And I hope that foundation that you launched, that March and March Foundation, all those 50 rands that you're collecting from people, all those 10 rands that you're collecting from people will go towards helping this man's family and his sons finish school. I hope that those 50 rands will go towards helping this man's son that was crying on ENCA with books, school shoes, uniform, and registration fees when it's time for university. I hope that you're not just collecting those people's 50 rands so that you're able to fly first class and business class whilst the majority are marching on the ground in the sun. You don't even give them water, you don't give them food, you don't give them anything, but you are there just to collect money. I don't blame you, Jacinta. You are very clever. I blame all those people that are donating those monies for you to fly first class in Emirates. Others are losing their lives. Jacinta yena uvela at the very end of the match. She marches for 100 meters. She goes, she speaks on the podium, and then she gets into a discovery and she goes. Nina sele la paya. And the worst part is you are disrupting the very same communities that you stay in. They know where you stay. They know where you work. They know where your kids go to school. They know where your wives work. You go there, you antagonize business owners, South African business owners at that. You disrupt all these gangs that have been operating for years. You tell them, oh, we are marching, and don't. You are now calling yourselves, hey, we are inspecting how many foreigners you have. Hey, we are inspecting how much you are paying them. You must hire these people. You must do. You think all of these shenanigans will come without consequences? These are some of the consequences that you're going to have to face as much as. Anybody that has started any organization has had to face consequences. There are many people that have died in exile fighting for South Africa. Nina, you think you're just going to march and you're going to march forever until you win and there will be no consequences? And the worst part on this post, if you go there, on this post, there are many comments, but there is one comment that is prevalent there, horizontally or vertically. We need to remember that death is for everybody.
Thousands of businesses in South Africa have gone into liquidation as a direct result of Jessica Zuma's little operation. March and Operation Dudula has actually intimidated and made global news, warning investors to stay away, taking away workers from companies, and it is predicted that over 1,000 businesses have gone into liquidation. Yes, she will be famous. She will be written in books as how quickly you can destroy a country. And of course, she doesn't think about the people of South Africa. Some people might think she does, but she doesn't. She doesn't. She is living a very good lifestyle, flying business class from place to place, pretending that she cares about the country. But there are ways, and there are people with real issues. There are people with proper solid issues, and that's fine. It's understandable. But what they have done is they have made the whole world know that it is risky to invest in South Africa. It is a place for not doing business because it's unpredictable. The populations have now been deemed unpredictable. She's made it difficult for South Africans to do business outside of South Africa. Tyla had to drop her part of her tour in Nigeria because of death threats and backlash and everything. People saying, why should anybody from South Africa be allowed to make money in other African countries? What she has given South Africa is a headache. And the people that are going to suffer most are the poor people of South Africa. And that is the saddest thing about this whole thing that she has orchestrated. She is not on your side.
Anyways, welcome back, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys literally enjoyed every single clips I was able to roll out for you guys. And this is the history. It's in the history of South Africa that I will say that they will cross their leg and allow a white man to speak out truths. Over 15 to 20,000 jobs are lost already because a lot of companies are closing up and they are moving to another location. People are hungry currently in South Africa. People cannot even feed, they can't even buy and sell because they are busy going from one place to another doing match and match. They can't. The economy is crashing down. The president is crying every single time of his life. That is why he chose not to appear on social media to be addressing a lot of issues, because he have seen where the problem is coming from. We have some underground politicians sponsoring this thing so that at the end of the day, they're going to crush his regime. And then we keep having this Jacinta being so obsessed with Nigeria. We have this pakia of a guy making sure he's carrying himself, parading himself without shirts. He's like a madman. East, west, north, and south. Parade. all in the name of match and match. I don't know why these people don't understand when they want illegal immigrants to go. Go check US. When US wanted illegal immigrants to go, they set up people called ICE agents. And what is the job of these ICE agents? Look for illegal people, check for their documentation. If it is not right, capture them and deport them. But no, we have South Africans going for people's houses, looting people's property. Looting. You can see them dragging for a bottle of Coke. And you fold your arms and be like, hey, has it gotten to this level? Because there is hunger. When I see them loot these days, I don't even bother anymore because they are hungry. Why wouldn't they loot? They will loot because there's no longer job in the country. South Africa was one of the places every single person wanted to be going to. There was a time in my life I can admit and tell you, I love to go to South Africa. Let me just visit, let me just tour South Africa, enjoy myself and come back. But now, what am I going to do there? Waste my damn currency on them? People that don't even understand what the principle of immigrants is. Even if you want immigrants to go, there is a proper way to do it. Now, why South Africans are angry? They're angry because they are losing their workers. And I can tell you guys for a whole fact, white South Africans have more company in South Africans than black South Africans. White South Africans have more company in South Africa than black South Africans. So the black South Africans are not seen as anything because a lot of them don't even, people that don't even have shop, people that just sit down in the morning and don't do anything. Very lazy set of people. What do you expect? So whenever it comes to Machama, they have that full energy. And the white South Africans are angry. A video circulated last week where the white South Africans are throwing them out of their community and said, you don't try it. The white South Africans are throwing them out of their company and say, we did not invite you to come to this company to come and root out illegal immigrants. Which country, name that country for me that we don't have illegal immigrants? Name that one single country. I don't know why South Africans' own is now looking like it's on a different note. They will now come and approach and tell you, we want you to employ South Africans. Employ lazy people. Who will employ lazy people? Who will employ someone that cannot work? Who will employ someone that will always come and challenge you and tell you, this is my country? You can imagine the gods. This is your country, but you cannot invest. This is your country, but you don't have anything to go as your own. This is your country. And you left people coming from other countries to be harvesting, to be enjoying. You know, a lot of them will come to my comment section and bash me. I know, it's a normal thing. They'll be like, it's okay. They will not start speaking those South African languages. That of which I don't even care because since I'm not even reading it, I don't even have the time and energy to translate. I don't have it. And they will still continue to putting the poor ones, to making the poor ones suffering. The poor ones suffering. My dear, every single country right now have illegal immigrants. And South Africans, you keep losing jobs. Now it's 20,000, tomorrow, yesterday 15, today 20. Only God knows how many thousands you people are ready to lose more before you people have to sit down and adjust and rethink. That's why I so much appreciate some South Africans creators that we have that mind and audacity to be like, this is an absolute nonsense. How can you remove a neighbor that they have good relationship with just because you tag them as illegal immigrants? You keep pursuing people up and down, flog people. I saw a video where they were flogging someone, unaliving people all in the name of you want illegal immigrants. I dare you to be in Nigeria and let me see that you're a South African person. You will know how far. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Credit to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks. Also joining my membership. I don't take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And yes, guys, with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I always say in my videos, I'm going to be seeing and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys.